Hundreds of caskets lined a military fairground in the Italian town of L'Aquila for the funeral of the victims of this week's earthquake. Sobbing mourners gazed at the coffins during the funeral ceremony. A 6.3 magnitude earthquake hit Italy on Monday, leaving nearly 300 dead and some 40,000 people homeless. At the state funeral today, mourners ran their fingers over the caskets and others stared out at the sea of flowers. 5 small white caskets of the youngest victims were placed near the caskets of their parents. 20 children and teenagers were among those killed in the quake. At the end of the ceremony, police and rescue workers carried the caskets on their shoulders as firefighters stood at attention. Following the ceremony, some tried to look forward.
We all need to have hope and courage. Life must go on in spite of what happened. We were all affected by this, and now, united, let's try to carry on.
While others thought there is still plenty to mourn.
Taken aside those who are mourning their dead relatives, even the loss of personal items, the loss of a house is a mourning, a wound.
At the Vatican, Pope Benedict XVI continued his Easter week ceremonies. He left the Vatican to appear at the Stations of the Cross ceremony held every year at the Colosseum. This ceremony follows the 14 stations of the cross that Jesus followed on his way to his crucifixion. For Italians, this year's Stations of the Cross ceremony is particularly poignant as they contemplate the suffering of the hundreds of victims of this week's earthquake and the tens and thousands of people left homeless who will be spending their Easter in tent camps. Trisha Thomas, Associated Press, Rome.